In life, our greatest mistakes do not always come from the wrong actions we take. Very often, they come from the actions we never take at all. They come from the moments we fail to appreciate what is already in our hands, from the days we postpone happiness while waiting for a future that may never arrive. We convince ourselves that joy will come someday, after one more achievement, one more milestone, one more improvement. In doing so, we silently let today slip away. This story is meant to slow you down for a moment. It is meant to make you pause, reflect, and question the way you measure happiness in your own life. What you are about to hear is not merely a tale about a poor farmer or a wise king. It is a mirror. It reflects the quiet thoughts that live inside all of us, the thoughts that whisper, just one more, and then I'll be satisfied. Listen carefully, because this story is not about someone else. It is about you and me. One bright morning under a clear sky, a king decided to go for a long walk through the countryside. Walking beside him was his trusted minister, a man known not only for his intelligence, but for his deep understanding of human nature. As they moved away from the palace walls and into the open fields, the air felt lighter, fresher. Birds sang freely, and the earth seemed alive with quiet simplicity. As they walked, the king noticed something unusual. In a small field near a modest house, a poor farmer stood with his wife and young son. They were not working. They were not counting money or worrying about tomorrow. Instead, they were dancing together, laughing loudly, cheering one another on, as if they had won the greatest prize in the world. Their clothes were simple, their home was small, and their possessions were few, yet their faces glowed with genuine joy. The king slowed his steps and watched them for a while. The laughter was real. The smiles were effortless. There was no fear in their eyes, no burden on their shoulders. Finally, unable to hide his confusion, the king turned to his minister and said, "How is this possible? We have wealth, power, and everything one could wish for, and yet these people seem happier than us. How can those who have so little feel so rich?" The minister smiled softly, as though he had been waiting for this question. "That," he said calmly, "is because they are not members of the 99 Club." That the king frowned. "The 99 Club?" he asked. "I have never heard of such a thing. What is it?" The minister paused for a moment, choosing his words carefully. Then he said, "Give me 99 gold coins in 6 months of time. If you do that, Your Majesty, you will understand exactly what the 99 Club is." Curious and confident, the king agreed. He ordered 99 gold coins to be brought at once and handed them to the minister without hesitation. That very night, when the world was quiet and the farmer's family slept peacefully, the minister placed a bag near the farmer's house. Inside it were the 99 gold coins. He left silently, leaving behind a gift that would change everything. The next morning, the farmer stepped outside and saw the bag. At first, he was confused, then he opened it. When he saw the gold coins shining inside, his heart nearly burst with excitement. He shouted for his wife and son, and they rushed out, unable to believe their eyes. Together, they counted the coins, once, twice, then again. Each time, the number was the same, 99. Joy filled the air. They laughed, hugged one another, and dreamed out loud about the future. But then, slowly, a strange thought crept into the farmer's mind. He stared at the coins and said quietly, "Why 90? 99? Why not 100? Why would someone leave it incomplete?" That single thought changed everything. From that moment on, the farmer could no longer enjoy the gold he had. His focus shifted from abundance to absence. Instead of feeling grateful for 99 coins, he became obsessed with the missing one. He decided he must work harder than ever before to earn that final coin, even if it took years. Days passed, and his behavior began to change. He worked longer hours. He became impatient. His laughter faded. One day, his wife spent 2 coins on household needs. When the farmer counted the coins that evening and found only 97, anger consumed him. He shouted at his wife, accusing her of wastefulness. Another day, his son unknowingly took 2 coins. This time, the farmer's anger was even worse. Arguments replaced warmth. Suspicion replaced trust. Love was slowly pushed aside by numbers and calculations. Months passed like this. The house that once echoed with laughter now echoed with complaints and conflict. The farmer had joined the 99 Club. After 6 months, the minister brought the king back to the same place. The king was shocked. The joyful family was gone. In its place was tension, bitterness, and unhappiness. The king turned to the minister and whispered, "Now I understand. Tell me, what is the 99 Club?" The minister replied, "The 99 Club is made of people who have enough, but spend their lives chasing what they lack. They forget to enjoy what they already have. This story teaches us that happiness is not destroyed by poverty. but by endless desire. When gratitude disappears, even abundance feels empty. True contentment comes not from completing a number, but from appreciating the moment we are already living in.